Hey, what's going on, everybody? James 9 Numbers here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. And today I'm going to be going over week 5 of Big Brother 24. Now, I'm using this Wikipedia page as a reference because it's actually much easier and it sums up the episodes pretty well. And I know these summaries are correct because I actually watched the episodes. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Yeah, Daniel did end up getting bitter after Nicole left because it was a 9-1 vote. And yeah, he was basically calling. He also called her like Monty and Daniel. So yeah, that was crazy. And yeah, this was after Taylor chose to join Alyssa and Indy to be bestie besties. And the next HOH competition was basically a balance beam challenge. You know, it's the same competition as BB23, where the same HOH where Derek X almost won, but unfortunately his loss ended up getting him evicted, which made me sad, but I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, yeah. Michael ended up winning the HOH, and Daniel was expected to initially go, but Monty and Joseph decided to throw themselves up as pawns with Terrence so that they can backdoor Daniel. However, a lot of people outside the leftovers, and even Michael and a few other leftovers, decided maybe it's not a bad idea to get rid of Monty because Monty's been playing a pretty good game. He was one of the people who helped found the leftovers. So yeah, and it seemed like though Daniel's calling Monty out may have initially worked, but he did also call out Michael, which isn't great, but yeah. Oh yeah, and Daniel took no responsibility for sending Nicole home, so that was crazy. But yeah, in the HOH ceremony, Michael decided to put up the trio of Terrence, Monty, and Joseph on the block with the intention of backdooring Daniel. And yeah, at the veto competition, Terrence and Daniel ended up deciding to make a plan in order to throw the HOH competition, so that way, yeah, if Daniel were to get chosen, Terrence needed to throw the HOH so that way Michael could win and decide for himself what he needed to do. And at the veto competition, it was basically OTEV. Yes, it was OTEV for the veto competition. Crazy. And here's the thing. Yeah, the plan ended up working out great for Terrence. Terrence did end up throwing the challenge, and Michael did end up winning the OTEV competition, making it his 5th competition win. Yeah, Michael has become too big of a threat. Oh yeah, and during this time, some showmances have been formed. Kyle and Alyssa were officially a thing now, from what it looks like. Yeah, it was freaking crazy. And yeah, after Michael's veto win, Terrence, Daniel, Alyssa, Indy, and Jasmine ended up deciding to form a plan to pitch to Michael that Monty needs to go and keep nominations the same. Although Michael was initially willing to target Monty because he thought it would be a special move, he started to realize that was exactly what the other side of the house wanted, which was actually true. The other side of the house ended up shooting themselves in the foot, and as a result, Michael would end up using the power veto and put Daniel and Kyle on the block because Kyle is Daniel's bestie. And as a result, yeah, Daniel was pissed. Yes, as some of you are aware, there's been a lot of smack talk against Taylor, and some people, like Michael, are standing up to Daniel, and some other controversies involving what others have said, as always. It pisses people off. But yeah, afterwards, Terrence and Jasmine ended up deciding to form a plan before the eviction ceremony to try to get votes to keep Daniel in so that way they can evict Kyle. However, their plan did not work at all, and by an 8-1 vote, with Terrence being the only one to vote to keep Daniel ended up getting evicted from the Big Brother house. Oh yeah, and in this week, after Daniel's eviction, there was going to be no more festy besties. So yeah, and the next HOH competition was going to be a wall hang competition. And Julie also mentioned another twist as well during the episode that was coming up. Hang on, let me pull it up. So yeah, I think Julie said that in that the like I'm assuming that it was going to be for week 7, but she ended up announcing it on on the episode that the house was going to be split into two groups, and this what they would be competing separately without contact with each other, and yeah, they two people would be evicted on week 7 from what it looks like, and I'm assuming I think based on what she said, it looks like well, the week 6 HOH may have the power to choose the groups, which I don't know if it's true or not. We'll have to wait and see, but wow. Yeah, it's looking like as though week 7 will be a double eviction week. And yeah, that is very big. Anyways, I guys, I that's it for now, I guess. Actually, is that it or is there anything else I want to talk about? Yeah. Who do you guys think is going to win this season, by the way? That's what I want to know because the leftovers consisting of Michael, Brittany, Taylor, Turner, Joseph, Kyle, and Monty have been dominating this game. And I really hope they steamroll their way to the final 7. But it looks like this twist might get in the way of that. And yeah, it's not looking. Oh yeah, Daniel referred to the leftovers except for Kyle as the sorry 6 as well. I forgot about that. Sorry. And yeah. Oh yeah, and Kyle also decided to try to keep his distance away from Alyssa because he also found out that Alyssa was part of the plan to basically blindside him and the leftovers. And unfortunately, Kyle flicked up his brain switch back on, as some people would say it, and yeah, Kyle kind of had to keep his distance away from Alyssa. So Kyle is starting to get back in the game now. He really wanted to work with Alyssa, but Alyssa is just shooting herself in the foot. And given the next HOH, which I will not spoil, yeah, this will be an interesting week for sure. Anyways, guys, who do you think is going to be the fan favorite? Who's going to win HOH? Who's going to win the veto? Who's likely going to be sent out the door? What 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 kind of power does this week 6 HOH have for this upcoming twist? Who knows? We'll figure all that out soon. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed and I'll see you guys later. Peace.